Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the VG Purist. I'll be coming at you with some Season 13 action for the Cabal Vision Champions Cup playoffs, and we are now in the finals of the final. Finally, we're gonna see Chaos Dwarf versus Chaos Dwarf. Both of these teams, they're going to be making their way all the way up 120cible, having to face and take out Spartaco, and after that, or before that really, Nightwind, the Dark Elf team, and then the Dwarven team, Barrels of Doom here, and then 120cible also taking out a pretty dangerous looking Necromantic team. But of course, Crucifer! Yes, well, some may say that he had a pretty difficult time as well, taking out Ducky's Chaos team, and then before that, Freed Nietzsche's Orc team, pretty dangerous looking one, and then a Lizardman team, and then right on over here, Crucifer taking out a Skaven team, the Rat's Test. But now we are seeing the championship match. Who is going to get the better of it? In my preliminary prediction, I did say I like Crucifer to take this one, but we'll see. Sometimes the second best Chaos Dwarf team will in fact be able to make it through. We have seen that before, Crucifer faltering just a tad to the number 2 Chaos Dwarf team and then subsequently losing it all. But will that happen? I just don't know. But that's why we played the game. As we are about to head into the stadium, Uzalak Ashes, the Dark Pits, where he will be taking the field. 120cible, Uzalak Ashes, the Chaos Dwarf team, facing off against Crucifer's Chaos Dwarf team. 2 is not enough, in which this champion's ladder, he made not 1, not 2, but I believe 3 Chaos Dwarf teams and moved them all basically up the ladder, and so taking up the 1 and 2 Chaos Dwarf spots, I believe, but you can only take 1, and so unfortunately for Crucifer, or maybe fortunately, he was able to just get another Chaos Dwarf team up there and was able to continue to dominate. But look at this, 120cible will have a wizard for today's match, and I believe Crucifer here, I believe he's going to have maybe something up his sleeve. I don't know, but unfortunately, even more for us though, we're going to see 2 Chaos Dwarf teams on the pitch. Crucifer's side is going to be the one with the kind of the bulls with the skulls, like a bull skull, I guess, and then the Uzalak Ashes of 120cible. Man, these guys didn't think things through. They didn't think they'd make it to the championship match, I'll tell you that much, because they chose the exact same colors, I think. This one just a little bit more red. I think this one kind of orange cross-checkered, but it will be a little bit difficult to discern the two. Looks like though we are going to have Uzalak Ashes opting to receive the ball, and so he's going to be able to get those bashes in first, which could be key. When you see a bash versus bash fight like this, it's going to end up either being, well, they're going to just bash away at each other and nothing much is going to happen, or it's just going to be one-sided affair, which it's going to be loads of injuries and then just one side just mangles the other. Or it could actually be a little bit more exciting than that. It just could come down to like 5-on-5, like 1 bull centaur against, 2 hobgoblins and 2 chaos dwarves versus, the same amount of numbers. So you just don't know. This could really come into a real bloodfest, and that's kind of what we hope for, right? This is why we play Blood Bowl as well, just to see the punishment. But first, let's just take a quick look at both of these teams' skills real quick. As you can see, Crucifer's Chaos Dwarf team 2 is not enough. You can have the guard, the stand firm, the mighty blow for that Chaos Dwarf blocker, and then the bull centaur with the blodge tackle, with the break tackle as well, and then the claw, mighty blow piling on for that guard as well, and then another Chaos Dwarf stand firm with a mighty blow +1 in strength, the guard ability, and more guard, and a mighty blow break tackle with, I'm sorry, not the break tackle, piling on claw with the mighty blow, stand firm, and the guard for that Chaos Dwarf. But break tackle for this bull centaur, tackle with the blodge, and then the stand firm block, and the mighty blow and the guard ability Couple of dirty players for the Hobgoblins, as per the usual, and then the main ball carrier. Sure hands fend for that Hobgoblin along with the block, and then the block skill for that man there. Thank you so much for that host, Anarian. Really appreciate that, my friend. Big time kudos to you. Where we'll see Anarian in the Champions Cup 14. That's right, guys. You're welcome. I woke him up and I said, hey, Anarian, you need to come play. You need to come play now. They're going to have the World Cup, and we can't have it without you. Next up, Uzlak Ashes. Going to be 120cible. The other Chaos Dwarf team. Tackle here, block, all inherent, but he will have the guard ability. And then +1 in strength, claw with the mighty blow, stand firm, and the guard ability, more stand firm here with the guard, and then Chaos Dwarf here with the claw, mighty blow piling on with the stand firm guard, and then the block sure hands for that Hobgoblin, and then the blodge break tackle for that Bull Sitar, and then wrestle and the kick here, and then with the loner Chaos Dwarf, and then here the other level 1 Chaos Dwarf, and as you can see here, this Chaos Dwarf team just slightly under level than the other Chaos Dwarf team of Crucifers. We'll see how that's going to play out. Kick turn with the sure hands and the wrestle for that Hobgoblin there. Bull Centaur with the blodge and the break tackle. Frenzy and the stand firm. 3 Hobgoblins to come in for 120cible. And now we are looking like we're underway. I guess it's not too difficult to tell because they do have yellow hand wraps on Crucifers, guys. So there we go. Yellow hand wraps. And you can really tell the difference there. Let's take away the false skills as we are preparing the kickoff. And we have seen real briefly Squig Sandwich Kiosk throw a rock and get the ref kickoff events are going to be nullified here. So with that, hopefully we're going to see some injuries for this Chaos Dwarf team. Look at that, Crucifer. He is going to be opting to put Hobgoblins up in the front line. The 2 dirty players, in fact. So this time around, not going to be putting Chaos Dwarves in the front line. He's going to opt to put instead these Hobgoblins. I think a much better idea than what he had done perhaps in the earlier game. So Crucifer making the proper adjustments will be looking pretty strong for today's match. That's the kickoff here. With the kickoff return, we'll see brilliant coaching. So both sides are going to be receiving the extra reroll, and now the hits. And hopefully should be good ones here because Chaos Dwarf of 120cible really needs to get these guys out, especially those dirty players. We have seen how Crucifer loves using those dirty players, and how in that last game in the semifinals we saw that these Hobgoblins basically going to be the MVP. There's the death injury, but not on the one with the dirty player. So it is the level 1 Hobgoblin, not a big deal. So that one will fall to the death injury. First of many big hits, and first of many big injuries as well. Oh, it still says semifinal? Oh crap, I do have it on saying that, huh? Thank you for that. I don't think that it will reflect. Championship match replay. There we go. Sorry about that, Satterfield. Thanks for pointing that out. Well, that's okay. It'll be corrected on the YouTube channel. How do, Satterfield? Nice to see you today. I figured I'd get this championship final out the way. Ooh, sure hands pickup. Oh, and luckily, ho ho ho, 120cible dodges a little bit of a bullet here. Could have bobbled that out of bounds, and then who knows where the ball would have landed. And then we do have break tackle Bull Centaurs, loads of movement allowance, and can get around the sidelines and maybe get to the ball. But luckily, ball stays in the proper spot, and we'll have another shot at picking up that ball, no problem. But boy, just a little bit of a miss there. Luckily, did not get too badly knuffled right there. Ah, good of you to feel so good today. Yeah, I'm going to be a little bit busy. I'll be board gaming this weekend, and then I'll be needing to do some stuff outside in the yard. You know, some backbreaking work tomorrow. So Sunday, I need to do the intro for Champions Cup 14. So I'm going to be loaded up schedule. So I might as well just do the championship game. Give these people something to watch on Friday and Saturday, and then they'll be ready to go on Saturday with the new Championship Cup. There's the Bull Centaur making his way down pitch. Gonna put a little bit of pressure on that ball carrier after flubbing that pickup roll, but this time, hopefully he should be okay. Not gonna get 1 and 9 twice in a row, right? Who's gonna happen? What's gonna happen there? Yeah, I know, right? Outside, I'm already feeling so congested. It's been such a horrible weather, especially over here in the States. I can't tell you. Not breathing too good right now, but I will persevere. I will have to though, right? There's the pickup roll. Yes, he will pick this up. He's going to be a little bit lonely back there, but should be able to get some support here. Get the one dive block there, just the push. And that's kind of the reason why we do get stand firm for these Chaos Dwarves. Will be a very good third skill to take here. Stand firm. It's one of those things in which you think that perhaps it's not really that great, but the nice thing is that you will be able to base up your opponent, especially one that can't get away so easily, maybe with agility 3, maybe even agility 2 in the front line. Once they try to get those hits on, they won't be able to just easily just push you away. No, they'll have to continue to be basing up against you after your hit, and then they'll be able to hit you back, and not always a nice time. There's a death injury though. We'll be hitting back, but it is going to be the loner Chaos Dwarf, so he's going to be going out, and there, pound for pound, there's going to be out for 120cible. It is a Chaos Dwarf though, so that may be the bit of the difference. Hobgoblin level 1, not such a big deal, but a level 1 Chaos Dwarf, he still has that block, still has the tackle ability. Even though he is a loner, he's still definitely one of the pieces that does make the Chaos Dwarf team quite viable, especially against another Chaos Dwarf team. There's another hit. Mighty blow, piling on the claw. Just going to be stunned there. Going to get the break tackle, going to jump around the side, and just continue to pressure that ball. Make it a little bit uncomfortable. And here's the dirty players. They're going to put the boot in as per the usual for the man there, but will get sent off due to that foul, and unfortunately really didn't get much out of it. So there we go. Last game. Again, 30 players. Hobgoblin, pretty much the MVPs, but this game has been not much here. Nullified. But he does have another one of these Hobgoblins with that 30 player. Let's see if he's going to continue to put on some more of the boot here into the sides of the Chaos Dwarf team, the Brethren. One of the first few times here, we're going to have a Chaos Dwarf finale. Normally we see Chaos Dwarfs just run into each other in the brackets earlier, but not this time. So we are going to have a Chaos Dwarf final. Final. But this is still going to be a game, right? I mean, like I said before, this could really mean a lot of blood. And it is kind of interesting to see how Chaos Dwarves that are going to be playing against each other deal with the lack of numbers on both sides of the ball. So it makes for a different game. It really does. Crucifer, he will just stand up again, just trying to get these hits in, using the claw, mighty blow, with that piling on pretty much every single time he can do it. There's the stun. Here's the piling on. He is trying to get him down, and he will KO Bush McHuge. Oh man, you're gonna see the blood bowl, and there's more blood, more armor value breaks. This time for Crucifer again. Mighty blow, claw, and the piling on doing some work against the armor value 9. And I dare say Crucifer looking like he's beginning slowly and steadily pulling out in front. Bull Centaur will move in, gonna get 2 guys on the Hobgoblin. Will probably force out a dodge away, if anything, but it looks like he's gonna get the blitz off, and with the frenzy ability, pry away the Chaos Dwarf blocker and hopefully get him down, and he does. And so now he's gonna have enough for a 2-die block down south here, as he does have the Bull Centaur there with the extra assist from the Hobgoblin. Actually, I guess even if he was still touching this Bull Centaur, no big deal. He's going to be able to get him down once again. But Chaos Dwarf will be able to get down here. 2-die block once again. And that's the nice thing about taking down the Chaos Dwarf here. And so finally, we'll be able to take down the Bull Centaur. Move away just a little bit. First time in a long time you're watching this Chorf versus Chorf. I know what you're saying, Bruce McHuge. But you know, like I said, it is still going to be a Blood Bowl match. And both of these guys making it through. They do deserve to be here, but yeah, we may not see some of the high-flying action as we've seen in the past. But hey, you know, sometimes that's just how the game rolls, right? Don't forget though, World Cup action to come pretty soon in just a couple of months. But first, Champions Cup 14 and then 15's coming up. Big injury there on the Bull Centaur, quite assuredly. And Apothecary's going to come out, and since there was no big injury on the first one, that will pretty much guarantee him to come back in the next bit. But that is one less Bull Centaur on the pitch, and does 120cible starts feeling the pinch now. Bull Centaur is going to move away here on Crucifer's side, and there the Hobgoblin going out for the catch, for the reception. He's way out there, ladies and gentlemen, so he may actually do it here. There's going to be the blitz. And feeling the pressure, he might actually go for this pitch and throw. Coming up, guys. Watch out for it. It looks to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I don't know about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I don't know. This is going to be like a 5+ pass, I feel like. I feel like a 5+ pass is coming up, guys. You just never know. But here we go. There's the Hobgoblin. There's the throw. It looks like it's going to be inaccurate. It's 4+ throw. And, oh, just over the head of the other Hobgoblin. And unfortunately, doesn't even get to attempt to catch. And the ball is going to get thrown back. And I do believe Crucifer will be okay. Look at that. Going for the throw. I don't know if I would have went for that throw myself. I think I would have just went potato if anything else. Maybe give the handoff to the Bull Centaur and let him run with the ball. Maybe, but I don't know. I don't know about that. I think I would have liked perhaps the handoff maybe a little bit better. But then again, I don't know. There's just so many things that could have went wrong right there. And unfortunately for that pass on the 4+, the reroll doesn't work. 75% chance to actually complete the pass. But no go there. Crystal Hunter, nice to see you, my friend. Crucifer, he's going to try the ball pickup, and he's going to flub the pickup roll there with this Bull Centaur, but he will get the 4+. And now Crucifer looks to turn the other way and make it down the pitch himself, and it's going to be on a very speedy Bull Centaur. He's going to be off to the races there on the sideline. And 120cible, he is absolutely in trouble. He really needs to get back. Does luckily have one more Bull Centaur on the pitch, but will it be good enough here to stop the freight train that is Andrew, the Bull Centaur? I've been doing okay. I've been doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Medzi77, thanks so much for the follow. Really appreciate that. There's the blitz, one die blitz even, but unfortunately not going to get it there with that skull, and a little bit inconsequential, so let's just go ahead and pass the turn. Does have the rest of his Chaos Dwarves here in position. May be able to stop the Bull Centaur, and the other Bull Centaur are going to be making his way and hopefully be able to stop that Bull Centaur. But I don't know. If anything, if I was Crucifer, I would probably try to blitz him down, if anything. But at the moment, I don't think we see a blitz for Crucifer whatsoever. So maybe this Bull Centaur can make it. Maybe he might be able to get at least a one-die blitz on the ball carrier. If anything, to stop the touchdown of Crucifer's going the other way, because that will be ultra bad. There's the KO. Boy, Crucifer, he's going to be the one that's going to be getting a few more extra armor value breaks, especially in this first half here, where the ball possession was 120cible's Chaos Dwarf team instead. So usually the hitting team that goes first gets a couple of more injuries out, but this time Crucifer, he's going to be the one that's going to be making off like a champ there. But there's the Wizard going to be coming out, going to force the usage there, and just to stop this Bull Centaur from making the touchdown the other way, going to be forced to use the Wizard. But will it be good enough? 2 more turns left to play, and oh, look at this. He's going to fail the break tackle. Just a 2+ right there with the break tackle, and he does finally get away on the 2, but that will use the reroll, but he will be able to pick it up. Anywho, he's gonna get the pass. He's gonna get it there. Oh no, maybe not. He's almost got away with it. Almost, and doesn't get away with murder. Look at that. 5+ pass to a 4+ catch. But just too many dice. Turn 7 though. And at least it's going to be placed in a slightly better spot here. And Crucifer may be stopped for the touchdown. Is it a big surprise to see both Chorfs make it the final? Probably not, Crystal Hunter. Both of these guys, I really feel like at the beginning of the tournament, I always had said that these two Chaos Dwarf teams were quite possibly destined to see each other in the championship finals. So I'm not really surprised. But at the same time, there were some pretty good teams out there. I mean, I liked Spartaco's Nurgle team. I really liked the Skaven team of Mike the Machine. I mean, just so many teams out there that I think definitely could have been in contention, but unfortunately, just couldn't pull it out in the end. Bull Centaur using the last rerolls here, and will be able to get that ball away. Actually, he's got one more reroll here, and Bull Centaur still continuing to stay in range, and this is quite bad news because he's going to be able to get a 3+ dodge away, but will he be able to get a 4+ dodge away with normal rerolls left for 120cible? And this is going to be looking like it's going the other way. Crucifer may not be stopped here for the touchdown, but there we go. One dive block is not good enough, and he won't even get a try to stop this touchdown. He's going to KO himself to boot, and there Bull Centaur probably not going to mess around. So the wizard being blown, everything being blown on that pass on turn 5. I just don't know. I mean, like, certainly I think that in the end he was probably going to go potato and probably going to get blitzed out, but I don't know if I would have did a throne there at the end and risked the 4+, 3+. But that's 120cible, feeling the heat. Didn't want to just simply give the ball away too easily and at least give himself a shot for the touchdown. But here, with the wizard being blown and now being scored on, Crucifer just needs to grind it out now in the second half. I think you like my Skaven team as well. Well, I hope so, Crystal Hunter. Yes, indeed. CCL is pretty much owned by Crucifer at this point. The Ducky domination may just be over, and it could just be all Crucifer. But one of those things in which he's playing his favorite team over and over again, and he's just grinding it out. And he's sure it's one-dimensional, but at the same time, he's winning. But I will say that even though Crucifer likely will get a ticket to the World Cup, he definitely isn't going to be one of my favorites to win the World Cup. I'll tell you that much, just because he's playing these Chaos Dwarfs just a little bit too much, and I have not seen any other plays from him from any other races. Not to say he can't play any other race, but being that it's a little bit more on equal footing and you don't get to take advantage of all the claw, mighty blow, and all that great stuff, it is just a different game. Perfect defense, and that is going to be pretty nice here as Crucifer will be starting off and getting the hits off against these hobgoblins in the front line, but now will be able to reposition himself, put himself in a slightly better position, and if the ball is flubbed here 1-9 this way, then perhaps this Bull Centaur may be able to get around to the right side and then get to that ball. You never know. There's the scatter on that ball there, and that's actually slightly out of position here for the sure hands pickup. So actually he's going to use himself here and put himself as a screen instead. Might actually try the pickup roll with Igor here and make his way up the pitch. Slightly better ball handler just without the sure hands, but not like the Chaos Dwarf team has a strip ball or anything like that. There's the 2-die. He's going to get the hit. Yeah. You're right about that, Satterfield. If you do look at the stats of Crucifer, he does get a lot of people just conceding to him. Quite possibly because of his namesake. People have been watching too many of my videos and just see that Crucifer is dominating, so a lot of people just say, forget it, I'm not going to play against a guy that's going to cremate me. I'm just going to forget about playing and then just go elsewhere. But you guys out there who are watching that are conceding to Crucifer the moment you see him, stop doing it, because you're just making it easier for the man, because he was able to put not one, not two, but 3 Chaos Dwarves in the top, I think, top 10 of the the Champions Ladder. So, I mean, it's everybody's fault who conceded to him. Crystal Hunter says here on chat, I'm 1-0 versus Crucifer in ladder, so beat him way back, way back in time. Yeah, Crucifer single-handedly destroyed your dwarf team a few seasons back. He was like 4 or 5 of your losses. Well, okay, Juanian, you tried your best. Now, I'm not blaming you, but I'm blaming everybody else. Oh boy, more hits here, and this time it's gonna be some more KOs on Uzalak Ashes. And finally he's gonna get an armor value break himself. He's gonna get that stun on the front line there. Defender down die. That's some good stuff here. Again, both of these sides knowing that they need to get to that ball and try to get some of these injuries out. Is going to be re-rolling anything just to get something aggressive out. And there's the hit. We'll be able to get the piling on afterwards, but no armor value breaks to speak of. Look at that. About a 60% chance. 63% chance, I believe, of getting the armor value break after the piling on with the claw and the mighty blow. But there's going to be the foul here, and he will finally break the armor, but no foul out being called, so pretty good stuff. He will be able to get away with it, and that will be great because at least the left side is going to be a little bit weaker because of it. But Crucifer going to pound back, defender down die. What a great hit here, and here comes the follow-up. We'll be able to get the armor value break. Here comes the stun, and now more hits, but not going to get anything more out of it. He's just going to be staying down, at least just a stun, just for one turn. Catch his breath a little bit, and then maybe come back and be able to do some more damage in the later bits. But for right now, he is going to be down. It is going to be the other claw mighty blow piling on man as well. So Crucifer, he's going to be happy that he's stunned at least. He will be able to make his way to the left side. Crucifer knows he just needs to make a second touchdown. This will probably be over before it even begins. So Crucifer, if he could score it maybe on turn 13-14, then he will definitely do it. There's the turnover here, but that's okay. Crucifer already being very careful with the ball. I don't know if he's going to be able to get a way or a path to the ball or anything like that, but we'll see. There's going to be a reroll there used pretty quickly, and again, whenever he's using the piling on mighty blow with the piling on and the claw and all that great stuff, it's going to be a death injury. And there, the death injury finally. So many deaths. That's the 3rd death that we've had in this game. And we'll be letting that Chaos Dwarf blocker go. It is going to be the one with Stand Firm, Mighty Blow, and the guard. So Vlad gonna go out. But Crucifer holding on tight to that Apothecary. Doesn't want to use it as of yet. Probably waiting for maybe one of the Bull Centaurs. This is the championship match, so I guess who cares about that guy? But will it be the start of something here? 120cible really needs to get more injuries out and hopefully be able to stifle Crucifer's offense. Like I said, this is going to be a bloodbath between these two. Oh man. Crucifer not going to waste any time. He sees the end zone. He's going to start going his way, making his way there. And going to get that quick and easy score. He goes 2-0 up. He knows that he is going to be in a great position to win this game. Being up 2 scores and no wizard, no real catch-up mechanic here. All 120cible's Chaos Dwarf team can really hope for by the end of the match is perhaps these quickie touchdowns done by the Bull Centaurs. But if he has to make too many 4+ rolls, then that's not going to be good enough here. Oh yes! Where's BZ? Satterfield, is he around? Get him in here if you see him. That'd be great. There's the blitz, trying to blitz down the corner of the cage just to stifle this ball from moving up any further. But just to both down die on the Bull Centaur. These ain't going anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. And he's just going to hang back here for the time being. And not going to go anywhere. Crucifer, though, is going to be facing up a little bit of a wall here. So what's he going to do here? Probably just going to hang back. Maybe make another cage, probably in the center. Reset the offense. No need to risk anything as of yet. Crucifer probably not afraid to grind things out, and so ball carrier likely to head back. Probably going to put a cage right here. Nice and easy. Nothing too fancy, I bet. And just maybe hang back for a time being. But no, looks like no. Crucifer, he's going to opt to just go ahead and get in the face. He's going to continue to get these bashes off. 2 die blocks. He's going to show that, look, I don't need to go anywhere, VG. I'm going to stay right here and bash down my opponent. There's the blitz here on the other Bull Centaur. Yes, going to get the push there, but not going to be happy with that re-roll here. Just going to be yet another push. Crucifer again, knowing that he really wants to get these hits in, really wants to get down the other team. Both of these sides using the re-rolls, again, quite aggressively. One of those things, again, bash versus bash. You want to be the ones trying to get the hits in, and you want to be the one that will get down the other guy's team due to the injuries, not the other way around. But with one more reroll left for both of these, I believe that the aggressive rerolls are probably going to be coming to an end at this point. And so any more nuffling, then you may just have to just let that one go. I think it's Satterfield. There we go. Been down the Bull Centaur, but gonna still continue to be okay. Bit of a corner cage here, and leaving the back right a little bit open, but nobody's gonna be able to go around the back right side. And Crucifer knows it. There's the blitz here on the Hobgoblin. Just want to open things up, perhaps just touch the ball carrier, and that's likely what he's going to do after this. There's an armor value break, injury to boot, and that's a big injury here. Still going to be holding on strong to his Apothecary, but no need in using it on the Hobgoblin. But he will get marked up now. Defense, 120cible. Is this good enough? We'll see. Blitz on the guy, marking the ball. There's going to be the last reroll, guys. There's the last reroll being blown due to the 1 in 36. And he's going to take him down. Going to get the armor value break, but now Crucifer. Oh, you better be careful now. Any additional nuffling in the last bit of the game here, and that could open the door wide open for 120cible. Oh, he's gonna move the ball up, getting ever so closer. As I said before, if Crucifer has a chance to score on turn 14, he'll definitely do it. No way that the other Chaos Dwarf team can make 2 scores in 3 turns, right? Right? Well, like I said, and I've said it many times before, I have seen a Dwarf team come back 2-0 on the round of 14 and come back to win the game. Now, they did go into overtime, and he did get into extra bits, but still, that, my friends, is quite a feat for a Dwarf team, much less a Chaos Dwarf team. So, definitely not out of the question, but if I was Crucifer, I would definitely feel pretty good about my chances. Pretty damn good. Here's the blitz. Come over the top. Yes. Uzlak Ashes. 120cible sees his opening. Just gonna be a push is there. He's gonna use the reroll quite aggressively, but unfortunately, no tackle for the Bull Centaur. Defender stumbles. Not good enough. Not gonna be able to get a defender down dive, but he does at least get the pin up. But he does use up his last reroll on that. And Crucifer does have yet another shot here just to pry away the Bull Centaur. Nice and easy. Should be able to get at least a 2-die block, maybe, I think. Oh, both down die. That's not good enough here. And I think, oh, how is he going to get this Bull Centaur away? He's going to have to do 1-die blocks. Oh, and that's not good enough here. So perhaps they dodge away and then blitz. 1-die blitz here with the Hobgoblin. Ooh, that is going to be the thing here. And better watch out. Here comes the dodge. We'll be able to get the 3+ dodge on the 5 with the 1-die block. Yes! The defender down die. He is going to get it right there. You talk about the clutch moments in life, and this is it. Crucifer will not be denied. He's going to get the touchdown, and he will be able to get in there. Ah, Satterfield, thank you so much for that. Thank you for the extra arm spot. I really appreciate that, my friend. I've been meaning to get it on there, but you know, every time I jump on, I have to do a game, and then when I'm doing a game, then I'm busy, but then every other time I'm busy as well, so man, thank you so much for that, Satterfield. There's the KOs. They're going to come back here, and 3 more turns left to play. It's definitely not out of the question, as I said before, but if you are 120cible, you definitely got to be feeling down on your chances and down on trying to win this ball game, but we'll see. He's going to have to make quickie touchdowns, and if he doesn't, then it'll be game over before it even started. And really, it was due to pretty much the all-in at the turn 5, and that's kind of why we can just point to that moment and be like, well, you know, you passed it on turn 5, and I think you put too much on that pass. But again, if he would have made it, then we would all be talking how much of a gambler and how much of a winner 120cible would be. But there's the blitz there, and probably Crucifer's going to just get the blitz here on perhaps this guy on the right side. And there we go, going to get the defender stumbles, and then after that, hang back afterwards and get out the way. Well, maybe not. He's going to get through, break tackle, going to get to the other side of the ball, make things quite uncomfortable. Crucifer, he's not going to let this one get away. He's going to move in there and get his guys into better position. Look at that. I thought maybe he was going to pass away the blitz, but instead, he's going to use it. No, the first round games have not been played yet. They haven't even accepted, not everyone has accepted all their tickets yet. We're still waiting on 3 more people to accept their tickets, and then I'm going to have to do the opening at 6:30 GMT on Sunday for the intro. So that may come out a little bit late. No, actually, I do like to do it on Friday if I could do it. So I'm trying. I told Yakiste to accept his ticket, and I believe he's streaming at the moment. So I'll have to tell him again. He didn't accept his ticket yet of the Underworld team, and I did message him. And then there's another one, Alex Ice, and he has been in the Champions Cup before, so he should know what to do. In fact, most of the competitors have been in the Champions Cup before, so all these guys should know what to do. I don't know why they haven't accepted all their tickets yet. But either it's going to be around the same time tomorrow here that I'm going to do the draw, or it's going to come out early on Saturday or Sunday. So watch me for 6:30 Saturday, or no, it's going to be 5:30. 5:30 maybe around then, if I could do the draw. Sure hands pickup fail, that's too bad. And that will just absolutely open everything up now for Crucifer. He'll actually be able to get a blitz, maybe even get the ball pickup with the Bull Centaur. So going to be opening up a little bit of a doorway. Rex, you haven't seen me do the intro yet? Yes, the seating is absolutely random. That's right, Crystal Hunter. For everyone who thinks that Blood Bowl is just all luck, well, just take a quick look at the competitors of just about every ladder. I mean, are these the luckiest 30 people here? No. I mean, certainly you're going to have 1 or 2 people who luck their way in, get into a real winning streak, and then get into the Champions Cup. But, I mean, you're going to see pretty much the same faces. And hopefully people will understand that, look, you mitigate the luck factor as much as you possibly can. No matter what, you're still going to be nuffled. No matter what, you're not always going to win every single match, but that's the beauty of Blood Bowl. Not every single time the favorite will win the game. But with the ball being on the ground, turn 16, that is just all but over. GG's all the way around. Crucifer, he is going to be paid off once again. First place, 500 euros, 250 euros for the second place, 100 euros apiece for third and fourth. All brought to you by Sunday Night and Focus Home Entertainment. And my, oh my, more Blood Bowl action to come. Fast and Furious, the draw for Champions Cup 14 coming up, like I said, either going to be tomorrow night, this time at Friday nights, or Saturday 5:30 GMT, or Sunday 6:30 GMT. We'll see when everyone is going to get their tickets up and be able to get that on their way, and then all the predictions as well, so you guys can check me out there. But as we have seen, the armor value breaks in the first half, doing loads of work here, and that is basically what won the game for Crucifer. Was able to get a lot of armor value breaks in the first half, was able to get a lot of pressure onto the ball, and making l120cible do something a little bit crazy, having to either just go potato or perhaps maybe get the handoff to the bull centaur so he can maybe move away and then maybe just force a 1-die blitz, who knows, but instead went for the 4+ pass into the 3+ catch. But unfortunately, none of those things happened, and Crucifer able to force out the wizard by the end of the first half, and then after that just all downhill after getting the score anyways at the end of the first half. And there you go, Crucifer takes yet another championship cup and is basically being bankrolled by Focus Home, and Crucifer will be able to buy nice rings for his bugaboo. I don't know, I just made that up. Bugaboo. I know you guys like that. Yeah, that would go, guys. Let's just check things off here. Crucifer pretty much doesn't really annihilate l120cible as we've all thought that would be, but does still continue to play great Blood Bowl, and by the end of things was able to just grind it out and able to take the easy victory. And tournament, Crucifer, 2 is not enough. Then l120cible, and then Spartaco and Ducky will get the 100 euros a piece. VGP is the Batman. How'd you find that, Vaha Java? How did you find that? Yes, indeed. That is going to be the difference. That is definitely going to be the difference. Champions Cup 14 and 15 will be a whole lot more different. Let's just take a quick look though, guys, as we close this out and we close the competition so that everyone gets their they get their little winnings. But Champions Cup 14 coming up, semifinals and the championship finals. Not only will they get the 500, 250 euros and the 100 euros as I said earlier, but they will also get a free ticket to the World Cup in about a couple of more months. Definitely. Rock hard, baby! Haha, Mato. Oh boy, you guys. Just so funny. But we are seeing, yet again, pretty much the who's who in Blood Bowl. We have Ducky, yet again, Spartaco, he's back in, Andrea, Bright, Veliopia, Diom, Ungern, they're all back. Anarian, he's back, Jimmy Fantastic, Colian, XXX, Strider, Crucifer, Toast Guy's even in there, Crystal Hunter, you're in there as well with your Skaven team, and then Diom Lord, back again, lots of old Champions Cup, Mike the Machine with the Skaven Circus Runaways yet again. I don't know if he's got the same looking team here, but I have to say that Mike the Machine, he is looking like perhaps he'll be able to make it back to the World Cup, and definitely. And look who's back, Malik, the semifinal, not semifinal, the runner-up to the last World Cup in 2016, back again. He's going to be playing the Amazon team, so he's not done yet. Jumpy Jim's back, Pupax, Van Rudeberger, and the notorious NOOB is back. Check that out, ladies and gentlemen. So, loads of funsies. Who's in with the Kislev, you say? It looks like it's Knock with the Bipolar Bears 2.0. But we are definitely going to go over this on Sunday or whenever I do this, so watch out for it. Like I said, it's going to be either this time, tomorrow night, again, GMT, I don't know what it is. I guess it's midnight. Is it midnight right now? I think it's midnight. Is it? So I think it's midnight GMT. I may do the draw, or 5:30 p.m. GMT or 6:30 GMT on Sunday. So there you go, guys. There you go. Let's see who is yet to get their invites. So there we go. Yakiste still hasn't accepted the underworld. So I'm gonna go and bomb his channel right now. Let's see if he's still streaming. I don't know if he's still streaming. Blood Bowl 2, he is. We're gonna go bomb Yakiste right now and go, Yakiste, you better Sam Hill get that stupid ticket going. So we're gonna go and join his channel, you guys. Let's do that. But you know what though, before I do that and sign off, thanks for guys so much for joining me. This is the VG Purist. Of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe and like my videos. Also, please follow along on my Twitch or even my YouTube channel, or both. Hell, just do it to both. Definitely helps me out in the long run. And then, you know, watch more Blood Bowl. Lots of strategy, role-playing games to come on my channel as well. And now we are gonna go and check out Yakiste. Right? Woohoo! Yakiste. Get him! Get him!